14 signs that you grew up in Iceland. 1. You don't say please. Icelandic politeness is different from many other nations. They generally don't say please. They don't even have a word for it in Icelandic. 2. You don't walk on the moss. Many Icelandic plants can handle trampling. One of those plants is the moss on the lava fields. It can easily be damaged and can take decades to heal. 3. You take off your shoes at home. Icelandic houses are warm, so your feet don't get cold. If they do, you have a pair of woolen socks ready. 4. You only drive on the roads. It is illegal to drive off-road in Iceland. The reason is the fragility of Icelandic nature. You could get huge fines for damaging it. 5. You are on the lookout for sheep. There are about 100,000 more sheep than Icelanders. The sheep roam free during the summer months. Fences are supposed to keep sheep off the roads. However, sometimes they get through, so you are constantly on the lookout when you drive. 6. You are terrified of the Christmas cat. The Christmas cat is a monster from Icelandic folklore. It lurks in the countryside during Christmas time. It eats kids who didn't receive clothes as a present. 7. You don't stop on the road. Icelandic highways are narrow. The ring road is the main road around the island, but it feels more like a country road for foreigners. There are generally no shoulders on Icelandic roads. You can't stop until you reach a designated rest area. 8. You don't play with waves. Reynisfjara Black Sand Beach is a beautiful place, but it has hazardous sneaker waves. It doesn't take much for them to pull you under. A few tourists have lost their lives that way in Iceland. 9. You take signs seriously. Icelanders know that nature is dangerous. The island has frequent earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, but you won't find many warning signs on pathways. Icelanders use common sense to keep safe. If you see a sign, you know you are in serious danger. 10. You didn't watch TV on Thursdays. Up until 1966, Iceland had no television of its own. Icelanders only had access to American television. Until 1983, there was no television in July. It was seen as a month that should be spent outside. Until October 1987, there was no television on Thursdays. 11. You listen to American radio. The radio was operated at the Keflavik military base. It was broadcast from 1951 to 2006. It brought American music to Icelandic audiences. This made a huge impact on Icelandic youth. 12. You went to Namaland on Saturdays. On Saturdays, candy from bulk dispensers is sold at half price. The aisle is called Namaland, meaning Candyland. Every Saturday, it is full of children. 13. You love Prince Polo. This Polish chocolate bar is sold in many countries. In Eastern Europe, it is called Siesta. In Iceland, it is known colloquially as Prince Polo. It's been the most sold chocolate bar in Iceland. For many years, it was one of the few chocolates available. 14. You shower naked in swimming pools. Islanders take cleanliness seriously. In swimming pools, they shower completely naked. This way, they wash off all the dirt from their bodies, so the pools can lower the chlorine in the water.